It's Matt. So, since Walking Dead is back on, I think it'd be a good idea to discuss the Fear the Walking Dead Season 1. Alright, now, before this show started, I was kind of skeptical at first because I don't know how I can really do I know I can do a spin-off of The Walking Dead, but I didn't know how good it was going to be compared to Walking Dead. Because Walking Dead is very good, one of my favorite shows, so it's like, spin-offs, they're hit or miss. Like, a good spin-off, for example, is from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. So it focused on the character Saul Goodman, the lawyer. That was probably one of the best first seasons of a show I've seen. That's how you do a spin-off. Now, onto the show. Overall, I did like it, but it was very, slow. And I know Walking Dead has had its slow moments. Season 2, for example, I know it was super slow, and that's like my least favorite season, I'd say, but it was still good, but it was just not a lot was going on in those episodes, so it's very that, what else? Some of the characters in Fear the Walking Dead were, I'm not rooting for anyone yet. Like, instantly on Walking Dead, I loved Daryl, I loved Michonne, I can name a few others that I can't think of right now off the top of my head, but there's others. So, yeah, on Fear the Walking Dead, there was not a lot of, there's a lot of characters, but there's not a lot I'd root for yet. I think the one I'd root for the most now, my favorite character would probably be Alicia, I want to say. I like her. My second would probably be, Nick, even though he's a little weird, and he's mixed for me, I'll say that, but he is an interesting character, so I'll go for that. Anyway, so this series, as we all probably know, part of it's the beginning is set before the virus happens, or it's like the early outbreaks of the virus that causes people to come back from the dead, turn to zombies. So focuses on that like in the first 2 episodes, I want to say, and those were pretty slow episodes. The only few instances I really liked were the beginning, the very opening scene with the church, with Nick finding the walker in the church, and then like the ending scene in like the Los Angeles River with the whole car thing and his drug dealer friend and stuff. I thought those were cool. Then it got a little slow in episode 2. I wasn't very that interested in it, and I do like character development and the whole family dynamic, but I think Walking Dead does it so much better, even though there's not really families in there. It's like a group coming together to survive, but I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't really working for this one. Like, I understand you have to focus on the human aspect and the relationships between people on this show, but they could have upped it up a little bit more, made it a little bit interesting, because like I said, the characters they weren't really that interesting in the first few episodes, so I was hoping to get better as the season went. Then season 3 came, and like, things are going to shit now. People are realizing something's going on. Then episode 4, I think, there's like a complete time jump, and me and my friend were discussing this at work, and we really wanted to see the city start to really slowly crumble, fall apart, see the destruction and chaos, and they didn't show that. It's seriously, the army comes in to the neighborhood where the characters live in, and bam, it's like I don't know the time period that passed, but everything's gone to shit, basically, and we don't get to see any of it. And I thought the show was gonna explore that, like more chaos, more there's a lot of anarchy, there's a lot of riots, and not that much really. They didn't show any, and they were just bam, and then we're right at the bad time. So I don't like that. I wish they would have shown that, because based on the preview, I thought they were going to show that a lot. It sure showed a lot of destruction in the preview, but it didn't pull through, so I'm a little disappointed in that. And then after that episode, things got a little bit better, and then the finale was definitely my favorite episode. So much happened. It was crazy. It had its sad moments, and it's gonna be interesting to see where season 2 goes, because this is probably not gonna happen, but I really hope way in the future, if this show survives that long, that this group ends up meeting Rick's group, but they're way on opposite sides of the United States, so probably not gonna happen, but one can hope. Yeah, that's all I gotta say really. I know a lot of people don't like it. A lot of my friends were not impressed, and I wasn't that impressed either, but I still liked it. So I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10, I'd say, probably, if I had to rate it. So it was good, but did not reach Walking Dead level. So yeah. And one thing that bothered me is I don't know, it sounds bad saying this, but see, a lot of the characters seem bored all the time. Like, I know it sounds bad to say that, but they did. Like, you're in the middle of beginning of an apocalypse, and you're looking like you look like you give a care less in the world. Maybe it's the acting, the facial expressions, but I know in Walking Dead they're scared shitless, and I know they've been surviving for God knows how long in that show. So I can kind of get that, but like, I'd expect more freakouts, more panic. Everything just seems like, oh, been there, done that, so calm, and that turned me off, because no one's like that. you are totally freaking out. You're panicking. You're having full-blown panic attacks. You're just freaking out, and they did some points, but not really, not like the majority of the show, so that kind of bothered me. But the way it ended was pretty sad, very sad actually. And the first season, I don't want to say anything much. Someone dies, I'll say that of course, but so far the main cast of this one is very inferior to the Walking Dead cast for sure. So we gotta see a lot more stuff happen before we get to see their, I can slowly see hints of survival mode, doing the right thing, doing what it takes to survive, slowly starting to creep into the majority of the characters, but it's not as full blown as Walking Dead characters. So hopefully second season we'll see a lot of like difficult choices, a lot of more surprising deaths, shocking deaths like Walking Dead has. So if it can get that momentum going like Walking Dead does, I think it'll do pretty good, but I don't think it'll ever reach Walking Dead potential unless it does something super crazy that just blows us out of the water and says, what the fuck just happened? But who knows, we'll have to just keep watching. So I'll be definitely tuning in next season for Fear the Walking Dead Season 2, even though I do hate that title. Sorry. They could have named it, they couldn't think of something else. Just no, I don't like it. So Fear the Walking Dead, whatever its name now, we're stuck with it. So Season 2, I'll see you next October, so, or summer, August, whatever. Came in August, I think. So, leave in the comments what you guys think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a post, leave a comment, and I will read it. So, always love to hear people's feedbacks on shows and hear other people's opinions. So, that's my review of Season 1 of Fear the Walking Dead. I'm going to do more to you. I haven't seen a movie in a while, so I don't know when my next review will be. It'll probably be The Martian, but I'm having trouble finding people to go see that, so I don't know. I'll make a video when I see it, so just be patient. Alright guys, you have a great week. Bye.